KL, it's your second at home in terms of Test hundreds compared to 9 away. What has been the challenges in those numbers and the disparity?
Not sure really, but yeah, somehow I think the only thing that I've worked on in the last year or so has been maintaining my batting tempo, just enjoying the phases that are not as exciting for me in my own head. Obviously, when you travel abroad and play seaming swinging conditions with extra bounce, there's a lot of challenge doing that. And when we come back home, when there's three spinners playing and the field spread out, you really need to dig in and need to get your runs with singles. The boundaries don't come that easily. So that somewhere that's something that I worked on. I needed to make that mental switch to enjoying doing that, enjoy grinding and getting hundreds with singles and twos as well. So that's something that I worked on in the last year or so. And I think that's the only difference that I can see, and probably that's what I wasn't doing that well previously when I played at home.
That was terrific, Kel. One last question to you. Could you explain what that celebration was about?
So my daughter, bro.
Well done. On that note, thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure to watch you back.
Thank you, DK. Bye. Now, this is where this match stands after 2 days. West Indies batting first, 162. And now India, 448 for 5. 300s there. Dhruv Jadeja and K. Rahul. Now India lead by 286 runs. Been a very, very dominant effort as India is concerned, winning all 6 sessions so far in this test match. It up as a batting day, and did India's batters make merry on this day 2 surface here in Ahmedabad. Shubman Gill got himself to 50, but there were 3 centurions in this innings, beginning with KL Rahul, who got 100, and with that celebration, each with their celebrations of their own. Dhruv Jurel got to his maiden 100 and dedicating that celebration to his father, I presume, and of course the other man in the middle order, the vice captain of this Indian team, Ravindra Jadeja, also notching up his 6th century, and with his trademark celebration of wielding the sword. It was a day where the Indian batters did make merry. India now lead by 286 runs and have a stronghold on this particular test match. Welcome back to Amul Cricket Live. I'm Abhinav Mukund. I've got Parthiv Patel and Darren Ganga for company before we get to the start of the game. But let's talk about the big partnership, the 200-run partnership between Jurel and Jadeja. What did you think of that, Parthiv?
It was brilliant. I think at the start of the day, we said that the 2 batters who got out, it was Yashasvi Jaiswal and Sai Sudarshan, would be disappointed. This is the reason why they would be disappointed, because obviously the pitch we thought won't spin as much. The West Indies bowlers are slightly okayish, where you have to apply yourself, then you can get your test 100. And both Ravindra Jadeja and Dhruv Jurel applied themselves along with KL Rahul. So I think today's day actually went on an expected line. But having said that, even if your days goes on an expected line, you still have to go out there and apply yourself. I thought West Indies bowlers were okay in patches, and that's what happens when you're playing in superior side. They know how to absorb pressure, and I thought Indian batters absorbed that pressure really well, because it was not maintained for a longer period of time.
And it's not easy being in and out of the team like how Dhruv Jurel has, and he's got his opportunity, made most use of it. It's also the second best 5th wicket partnership for India against West Indies. It was Lakshman and Tendulkar way back in 2002. It was Jurel and Jadeja in this particular game with 206 runs, who are now in second spot. Your thoughts on Dhruv Jurel and his innings, Darren?
Well, I think he showed that he is quite capable of playing in this Indian side as a pure batter. The manner in which he's constructed did his innings. I think his temperament is what stands out for me. His concentration powers, his proficiency to play spin, to play pace as well with ease. He looked unruffled at the crease, despite at times the pitch offered a little bit of assistance because of the foot marks, and it never really pushed him into doing something different. He looked assured, he was comfortable with his scoring areas, was strong off the back foot, behind point of the seamers and then off the spinners. He was able to sweep the ball, rotate strike with ease, and then he showed a power game too. He had a couple of sixes off the ground. So that is what you expect from a top quality batter. Although he's battled middle to lower order, he's shown that he has the ability to be a frontline test batter, and with the limited opportunities he's had, he's just enhance his credentials, so to speak. I'm sure Uttar Pradesh will be proud of him coming from that part of India, playing for that first-class team, and he only notches third first-class century in just shy of 30 matches. So that's exceptional. He's just set new expectations for himself going forward.
Yeah, and his performances from domestic cricket and from first-class cricket to India A is translated into senior performances. We've been blessed to have so many keepers around us. The top scores for Dhruv Jurel, this is his highest score, 125 against West Indies in this game, 90 against England at Ranchi in 2024. We had Deep Dasgupta, Dinesh Karthik, Parthiv Patel, and all of you guys have been on the fringes so much. How important it is for Dhruv Jurel to make most of these opportunities?
So it is very important. All of us having been a second wicket keeper in Dhruv Jurel's position. So you don't get these opportunities too often. So whenever you get this opportunity, you have to make sure you count it. And having said that, yes, you want to make it count.
At the same point of time, you can't be desperate also, because that means you are not expressing yourself. So for Dhruv Jurel's position, I think it is very, very difficult. But credit to him. I thought has prepared really well. We spoke about India A tours. That's where he got a lot of runs, and that consistency is important. But at the end of the day, scoring a test 100 is big achievement, and that Dhruv Jurel should be very proud of.
And so does KL Rahul.
Oh, well, has beautifully segued from Parthiv Patel, because we've got KL Rahul, one of the three centurions. We've been having an internal joke before we get into the seriousness of things. The last time got 100 in India, Parthiv was your opening partner. So he claims he's your lucky mascot. Do you have anything to say about that?
It is fair to say that he didn't find a suitable partner. Yes.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, history suggests that, right? There's only 2 games to look at, but yeah, Parthiv Patel was there when I scored that first 100. He's here as a commentator now, so I guess I'll have to write a letter to Jio Hotstar and say he has to be there for